everyone, this is Carrie with Inkwell Collectibles, and today we're going to be opening a Marvel Superhero Collector Booster box. This will be the singles that are going to be ready for the shop tomorrow when the set drops, June 26th. We open at noon, so we will have these in a binder ready to go, and we're going to go ahead and start opening this. There are a lot of cool stuff that they did with this set that you have a chance of opening, one of which would be the Mind Stone with the 2 rare treatments. Not holding my breath on either of those, but it would be really cool. Even if we just get a regular Mind Stone, that'd still be awesome. The comic book covers, the logo, the character logo cards. I wouldn't mind opening some of that. And we're going to go ahead and get going. Alright, so we have commons and uncommons in the front. We're just going to fly through those. And then our island. And then, so we're starting with our land training compound. Chaos Warp. Fin Fang Foom in full art non-foil. We have Heroic Intervention. And... Arc Reactor, and our token, and we'll get going on to the next one. For the reskin cards, I am hoping to open a Horn of Greed, just because I saw the spoiler for that and I thought it was pretty funny. So I wouldn't mind getting that one. Red Hulk, and then Swamp for our land, and now we have Super Soldier Serum. Medusa, Daredevil, Man Without Fear, Chaos Warp, again, different art this time, and then World War Hulk, and then an Insect, and Clue Token. And we'll keep going. At least we have an art card out of this next one. And... go through those. Madam Hydra, Island again. Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Chromatic Lantern. Gleaming Bastion in full art non-foil. Black Panther, Wakandan King in full art non-foil. And Secret Invasion. That one actually looks really cool in the foiling for that. And Captain America for our art card. Keep going. Do you know there's definitely going to be some really popular cards out of this set. So it'll be fun just to see what all we get out of here. And Forest. So now we have Nick Fury. Bastion Protector. Worlds Within Worlds. War Leader's Call in foil. And Earth's Mightiest Heroes in full art foil for 2 mythics out of that pack. The others were rares, so pretty nice. And then our token, Wall Alien. And now we are at Mountain. First one for those. All right, we have Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, Promise of Loyalty, Black Widow, Intel Expert, Dig Through Time, non-foil, and then Gathering Place for one of the lands in foil for that one. So pretty nice. And then our token. Pet Avengers, can't go wrong with that card. Mountain again, and so we're starting with Iron Man, Modern Marvel. Class Mothership for vehicle. Winter Soldier, Icy Assassin. So we have our first character logo card, non-foil. So those are pretty cool. Don't Move. And in the same pack, we also got the comic book cover, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in foil for this one. So that was a really good pack. I'm pretty happy with that one. And so there are those two. Best one, my favorite out of that pack. And then our token. And we'll move on to the last 6. Red Hulk again. Forest. And starting with Dark Fortress for our land. Panther Robot. The Mighty Thor Jane Foster. Full art non-foil. Ephemerate. And the Vision for our second character logo. This one is in foil. And I do like how they did that. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is really cool. So that's pretty awesome. And then our art card. And I'm actually going to move those 3. All right. And planes for our land. We're starting with the Vision. So that's our second version of him. This one is the regular as opposed to the character logo one. Now we have Zuri, Warrior of Wakanda, full art non-foil, Thunderbolts Conspiracy, Fiery Emancipation, Mythic, and then Avengers Under Siege for the showcase. And Leviathan Food for our tokens. We'll keep going. All right. So our land, now we have Iron Man Armor, Lady Loki, Agent of Chaos, Armor Wars, Don't Move Again, this one in foil, and then the 10 Rings, Legendary Artifact, maximum hand size is 10, and our third art card that is adorable. And so we have 3 left. Still no Mind Stone, but you never know. Either way, with the 3 that I got already, I'm pretty happy with that. So we have planes. All right, we're starting with Vision Quest, Storm, Queen of Wakanda, Iron Man Armor again, non-foil, No Mercy, and Black Widow Super Spy. All right, that one's really awesome. I don't know if you guys can see the way they did the foiling on there. Yeah, that one looks really cool. And our token. All right, so we have Swamp and Mr. Immortal, Loki Scepter, Abomination, Irradiated Brute, Horn of Greed. So that was the card I really was hoping to open. I am glad that I did get that one, so that's pretty awesome. Again, I just thought that the way they did it is funny. And then we have our full art land, Dark Fortress, and another art card. So 4 art cards out of 12 packs, or 11 packs. Yeah, so no art card in this one, so 4 art cards out of 12 packs, not bad. All right, and so now we have Forest, and we're starting with Secret Invasion, foil, Fleecemane Lion, as Wakandan War Panther for that, Baron Helmet Zemo, and now we have Cyberdrive Awakener, non-foil, and we did get our third of the character logos, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. This one in foil, so that's pretty awesome. I don't know what the average is, but the 1 comic book cover and then 3 of the logos, 2 in foil, 1 in non-foil. Outside of Horn of Greed being my favorite one that I opened so far. Those are all pretty awesome, including Black Widow in there. Anyways, again, these are going to be available in the binder tomorrow. We do open at noon along with the rest of the Marvel stuff, so I hope you enjoy this. And if you're opening any Marvel for yourself, hope you get really good luck out of whatever you open, and have a good day.